Hello foodie friends, we're back again with some literary classics, and this one I'm really excited about. As you know, I've always been a huge fan of Anne of Green Gables, and for some odd reason, spring and summer always makes me think of her. And when I saw this last year at a used bookstore, I had to grab it. I'd never heard of it before, but it looked really good. I thought we'd go ahead and take a chance on it. And so, we're actually going to go ahead and make a recipe that was mentioned by Anne in the book Anne of Ingleside. So apparently these cookies were loved by her family. So let's go ahead and see if we can recreate them and make them just as good.
Pause here to write down what you'll need to follow along.
Okay, so I've got all of my ingredients ready. First, we're going to put our butter into a bowl. And now it says to use room temperature butter and then add your sugar and blend it in with a wooden spoon until it's smooth and fluffy. Now normally I would obviously use my stand mixer or my electric mixer, but Anne wouldn't have had any of those tools, and the book says to do it with a bowl and a wooden spoon. So that's what we're gonna do, and yeah, we'll just see how that turns out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We stayed historically accurate and my arms are just a little tired. I must be pretty out of shape. But anyway, there is our butter and our sugar, light and fluffy. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our egg and our lemon rind. Now in a separate bowl, we're going to put our dry ingredients in. So I've got our flour. We're going to put that in first. I've also got our baking soda. This is our cream of tartar. And then it just says a pinch of salt. So I'm going to do exactly that. A pinch, salt, and that's it. Now we'll give this a good stir. And now we're going to add this to our butter mixture. Okay, now that's it for that. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our cookie sheets. And this says to roll about a half a teaspoon of dough at a time and place it onto an ungreased cookie sheet. That seems really small to me, but we'll go ahead and do as the recipe says and see what happens. Now we're going to take a glass, and I've got some sugar in a little bowl right here. And it said to grease the bottom of a glass tumbler. So I'm just gonna use Pam and I'm gonna spray the bottom here real quick. Okay? Then dip it into our sugar and press each cookie down. And by the way, these cookies smell so good with that fresh lemon. And next time, I think I might even try to put some dried lavender flowers in it, so we would get a lavender lemon cookie. I think that would be so good. Now these are ready. I'm gonna pop these into the oven. I have my oven at 325 and it's set for about 8 minutes because you do not want them very cooked. You want them just barely brown on the bottom. So the book even said after the first 5 minutes, check them just in case because you do not want to overcook them. So these are gonna go in the oven. Okay, I am excited for this because
it smells really good.
Oh, they smell so good. Okay, let's just go ahead and dig in.
All right.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Vanilla wafers eat your heart out.
Oh, definitely. Oh my God.
Those are really good. Now you definitely taste the lemon pretty strong. The sugar on the outside is just like a nice little touch.
This is probably, number one, it's one of the cutest cookies I've ever seen. I mean, that's adorable. And the taste, as Anne would say, is simply divine. I mean, it's like, because it's limited ingredients, but those usually turn out to be the best ones.
Yeah, it's not like an overly complex flavor at all.
No,
But it's just really good.
But it's perfect. I mean, bridal shower, you know, baby shower, tea party, these would be perfect.
Yeah.
Because they're cute, they're you know what I mean? Like you can...
I think the lemon almost gives you like a palate cleanser sensation too afterwards. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like that little bit of a touch of like...
It's a clean cookie.
Yeah, it'd be like something that nice to add at the end of a dish.
Right.
Before starting another, or just to kind of get that like flavor out of your mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I love it by itself. I think this would be a really good base for you to play around with.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to substitute orange peel for lemon peel, I think that would be kind of interesting. I also think next time I make these, when my lavender dries, I'm going to go ahead and add some lavender because I think lemon and lavender, would be so good.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, if you can make these, I mean, go for it. It is absolutely wonderful. Now, you can use lemon extract also if you didn't want to get the lemons, but I would do it with a fresh lemon peel. I mean, I don't think there's a really good substitute for that.
Yeah.
As far as this little book, oh my gosh, I paid $5 for this at a used bookstore.
Oh, wow.
And I am so glad that I picked this up. It's got all kinds of little, like how Anne would have lived, all about Prince Edward Island, Prince Edward Island at the time that she would have lived. Let's see. Oh, it's got a bunch of little recipes for like a tea party and all kinds of things like that. It also has a section on crafts. So what kind of crafts and stuff like that Anne and her friends would have done during the time period. And then it'll give you the instructions on how to complete a craft on your own. And I think that's awesome. I mean, especially if you're still stuck in quarantine and you have a little Anne fan in your house, but you need some way to entertain them, this would be so nice to keep them entertained for at least a few days, I would think.
Well, I would say even if you don't have an Anne fan in your house, but you have somebody that is of appropriate age to enjoy it.
Oh, definitely.
You need to make an Anne fan for your house and then try.
Yeah, you can introduce your child to Anne through this way. I think that would be awesome. And then read the book together after you've made the crafts and the food and stuff like that. Make it like a fully immersive experience. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
So I'm highly impressed with this book. Obviously, I'm going to give it 5 stars. I'm going to give the cookie 5.5 stars. But, you know, I'm not sure, and I didn't check on Amazon. I'm sure it's on there. But like I said, you know, haunt your local bookstores if you can, safely. and just see if you can't pick it up like I did, or eBay, Amazon. I'm sure it's on there somewhere.
Yeah.
So definitely worth a pick up. I cannot praise it enough. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and go because I can't think of another way to say this is awesome. I think we've covered every adjective. Yeah. So really hope that you try this. Really hope you pick this book up, and stay tuned for next week because we're still gonna keep on our literary course. So I've got some more surprises in mind. We're gonna do some books we haven't done in the past. So that should be really fun. So we're gonna go ahead, gobble up all these cookies. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching this time. Bye.
If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for future videos. In the meantime, here are 2 videos you may enjoy. Thanks for watching.